want to do anything you can to slow down or ruin your opponent's plans, and the way to do that is disruption. The most common form of disruption is to attack the opponent's workers. When you damage your opponent's economy, you're making your future timing attack stronger. If your Widow Mine drop kills 10 workers, that's a significant blow to the opponent's economy. It's not an immediate benefit, you just traded units for economy, meaning your army is probably going to be weaker, so the last thing you'll want to do is to follow the harassment up with an immediate attack. Focus on building your own economy instead. In a few minutes, those 10 dead workers the opponent had to replace and the resources they weren't able to gather mean that their army will be weaker as a result. That's when you strike. There's more to harassment than killing workers. For example, harassment is powerful, not just because of the potential to inflict serious damage, but because it attacks the opponent's concentration. Human concentration is a limited resource. You know how hard it is just to keep your macro cycle going, right? If you have to multitask at the same time, it's so much harder. Harassment forces your opponent to multitask, and the more things they have to do at the same time, the more likely they are to screw something up. The goal in any successful harassment tactic is to force your opponent to work harder than you. As an example, it's very easy to queue up a Liberator to siege the opponent's mineral line. A couple of clicks and you're done. But dealing with the Liberator takes a lot more effort, and your opponent has to deal with the harassment if they want to stay in the game. While they're busy doing that, you can go back to expanding, teching, moving your army, or whatever. Be wary of putting too much effort into your harassment. If you spend 20 seconds micromanaging a Reaper around the opponent's mineral line, sure, you might kill a couple of probes, but if you forgot to make SCVs at home while you were moving your Reaper, you're actually gonna come out behind.